Hi everyone, it's Elizabeth with the Inner Light Moon Oracle. The new moon reading. New moon in Leo was yesterday morning. And for this new moon, I thought we'd try something new. I thought we'd do a pull a single card reading. And also like a demo for people who maybe don't know how to do a single card pull. The first step actually is to set the space. So you can use sound if you want to clear the space. You can light a candle to set the energy. The most important thing is just to set an intention and have a clear question. So your question should be formulated before you start shuffling, because it's through the intention of your question that you communicate with the cards and your heart communicates with the cards. And your hand chakras send energy to the cards, and then the cards can actually speak to you. A single card pull can be just as powerful as a 3-card reading or a full, in-depth reading. Just depends on what you're looking for, what you need. Sometimes people knock to wake up the cards. Sometimes people knock to drive out the old energies. It's really your intention that's more important than anything. So to do a single card pull, I just have the question in mind. So for this card pull, I'm just intending that whoever's on this call now or in the future, that this card be relevant and informative for people in their highest spiritual information. And then sometimes a card will pop out. In this case, we've pulled the seed card, Patience in Darkness, for seeds to root. And this is a water card. It's a tiny acorn, but it will transform into a mighty oak. The moon is here in the background, representing your intuition and the unknown, the unconscious, but the ever-present light, even when it's not visible, shining on us. And patience here is so important. In our modern day culture, patience is not really advocated. There's a lot of emphasis on speed and do it now, do it yesterday. But the natural progression is to really allow that acorn, that tiny acorn, to receive the nutrients of the soil, to receive the proper timing for it to crack open. And then as it grows over time, it transforms not immediately, but over time into the mighty oak. And it's really that the hardening of time, or the process of time, that allows the development to occur. So for the new moon in Leo reading, that is the card for this new moon. Thank you all for being here. And that is a demo for a single card pull. If this maybe wasn't enough information, you can always pull a second card for more information. So in that case, we pulled the Spirit Guides card, Group Connection and Communication. The moon is also present in this card. It's the Rat Zodiac, and this card often indicates internet communication, speedy communications. It's so interesting how we have this card talking about patience, and then this card that deals with rapid communication, sometimes telepathy amongst friends or colleagues, and this worshiping of the moon, this worshiping of our deep intuition and knowing. So there's 2 cards. If you feel called to pull a third, which I do, I'll just pull a third card to complete this new moon reading. And in this card we see the Kuan card, Compassion and Forgiveness. This is the goddess of mercy. She's birthing herself from the lotus. The willow that bends but doesn't break is behind her, so that represents resilience. And this card is associated with the traditional tarot, the card of temperance. Forgiveness and compassion, being able to let go of any failures, past failures, or definitely forgiving people will really open up a lot of space in your field. Any resentments or hidden angers or holding on to anything in the past is really like just requires so much energy. Be like a protective bodyguard against what you're not forgiving. So once you can open your heart again, it allows so much energy to move and allows so much freedom for you to be you. And, forgiveness doesn't mean that you necessarily have to include that person in your life who you're forgiving, or it might, or maybe you decide you want to speak candidly and maybe be able to have a closer relationship with someone, and especially forgiving yourself. That's the most important for any past failures or when things didn't go right. The past is the past and we live in the now. So for this present time new moon in Leo, wishing you a very happy new moon, and that is a single card pull with pulling a couple more cards for more information. This is a water card from the Inner Light Moon Oracle deck. Water corresponds with the cups in the traditional tarot. And then this number 5 card corresponds with the Hierophant. And this Kuan card corresponds with temperance. So looking at this, there's like 2 spirit level cards indicating that for the physical level issues, wait and allow those seeds to germinate and feel the support of the moon, forgiveness, and telepathy from the rat zodiac. Thank you so much. So I'm Elizabeth with the Inner Light Moon Oracle decks and guidebooks in the bio or in the link below. And another thing, usually whether it's your deck or this deck, frequently they do come with a guidebook. So when you pull a card, if you're a novice to Oracle or Tarot, it's just nice to be able to reference the cards. So the guidebook will give you like a really much more detailed information about the card you pulled, and you can usually read through it. And the meditation here says good things take time. So that is the meditation for this card. And then for the rat zodiac, which is the spirit guides card, the observation is telepathy. And then for Kuan Yin, the forgiveness meditation, picture a person you need to forgive, whether yourself or someone else, but you want to see them as a young child, ignorant and suffering. Can you understand, accept, and love this innocent child? So that's a forgiveness exercise for this new moon in Leo. Thank you so much.